All of us agree that this is not up to you. The fact of the matter is that it's up to me. Hey! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, get hyped up. It's time for another UTR session. Trash bin tennis. The California Condor is here. Match number 1 awaits. I'm here in the parking lot trying to pep myself up. If you couldn't tell, I'm gonna need all the pepping, baby. I'm playing with the big boys. It's a tall order. I'm playing a UTR 7. It has all the makings to be a major upset if I can somehow catch lightning in a bottle. Ooh, UTR 6 and 7 this session. I've graduated myself. Come on, 13-1 in the last 14 matches, 8-0 in the last 2 sessions. Will I keep up this good form? I've been sizzling, or will I be in for a rude awakening, get slapped silly? Stay tuned. Let's roll!
So yes, guys, hopefully that intro got you amped up, hyped, baby, to run through a brick wall if necessary, just to hit some tennis balls. Either that or it made you cringe so hard it hurt. Hopefully it's the former, not the latter. But here I am at the sumptuous surface of this indoor hard court, and very first point, I overcooked that forehand, tried to settle myself down. I was jitty, baby. Absolutely electrified to come out here and try to capture what would be a massive upset, as I mentioned in the intro. This guy's a superior opponent, man. And luckily I would notch the first game, do what I'm supposed to, and hold. Great feeling. But yeah, hot as, well, I was gonna say balls, but perhaps that would be a little crass, but hot as an oven in there, 110 degrees is what it felt like anyways. But who am I to complain? It was raining outside, and it's always a treat to play indoors, so. This guy, tough as nails, no doubt. Look, you know, some rather flat shots, plenty of pace, a fantastic combination of placement and power. And the groundies would be, you know, just one of his biggest assets. How about that for an ace, though? One of the finest that I've hit, painting the lines down the tee, worth the replay, no doubt. I believe I have one more to showcase right there. Yep, out wide, trying to amp myself up, because outside of those aces, man, things were not particularly going my way. It was an uphill battle. I mean, look at all these rallies hitting into the open court. If you haven't noticed, just it has a wonderful ability to pull me out wide and hit to the open space, get me off balance, as I mentioned. And look at that, I'm just kind of being dragged through the mud, hanging by a thread, and over again he's putting the nail in the coffin. And kind of a rinse and repeat formula for him. Complete command. Man, I'm just hitting down the middle far too frequently, and unlike him, picking his spots well and hitting with angles. Angles, baby. That's clearly what the next level is for me, among other things, of course. But yeah, but he was like a master puppeteer, and I was just doing all of his bidding. I felt like a monkey, and he was the magician. Put some brass cymbals in my hands, why don't you? That was my only break point. I decided to take it on the forehand, and he made me pay. A wide open blue court, as vast as the ocean it seemed like, and he cashed in on it. Would cough up a couple breaks, and as I mentioned, only that one break point is what I can muster to try to get some of those games back, and to no avail. Here I come in, and it seemed like, in addition to all those groundies, whenever I zigged, he zagged. It was just an absolute landslide, everything going his way. Trying to problem solve, come up with something. I don't know. Clearly, whatever I was doing wasn't working. But it's so difficult, again, when you're consistently on the back foot and he's on the forefoot. And, yep, would sail that one. That would end up being set point, and I would lose by a wide margin of a double break. Here are my comments.
Do I look like Kyrgios? Lighting is terrible. Got worked.
In real time. Not much to do but act a fool and act like King Kyrgios. At least just in the hat, and that's about it. Definitely not in the tennis. But Second set, revisiting the drawing board, trying to come up with something. At least I had that in my pocket, per usual. The delectable dropper paying a dividend. Needed something, dude. It's sort of volley, mixing it up, throwing different things at him, and he's all over it again. Boy, vey. Again, he's picking his spots. I'm out of frame, that's how far. In a desperate slice to try to stay in it, but it's down the middle, and he snipes the corner. A carbon copy of the point we just watched just goes to show I was constantly being put through the ringer, point in and point out. And what was supposed to be free-flowing tennis, a little bit more loosey-goosey, a little bit more I got nothing to lose mentality, kind of backfired on me, and there was adverse side effects to where, yeah, I just wasn't sharp. And there was, unfortunately, a slew of double faults. So not only was I competing against this guy and his wonderful groundies, but I was also competing against myself and my self-inflicted errors in terms of double faults. And again, just a slice to stay in it, dangling by a thread, and golly. I look
bruised and broken, bro.
Utterly
trash.
Defeated. A nod to newfound glory, bruised and broken. That about sums it up pretty accurately. And yep, he finished it as he had done all day, hitting into the open space. So, hate to say it, I have to be integrous. I have to show it. But I swallowed the bagel, slathered in cream cheese, forced down my throat. Onwards and upwards, man. I look like Cleveland Brown fans hiding my face. Remember that trash bin tennis. It's all about the tennis trash bin. I'll be back.